to the Izzo and to the Tizzy official Niger Top 10 on your TV. It was my name and playing you the sickest visuals from Nigeria's finest and bestest artists and music video directors is my jam. You're welcome to the show. Today we have a very special guest coming in and I'm super pumped to be bringing her your way. Coming up here, she is a legend, of course. I mean, over 10 years, like a decade plus in the music business, multiple awards, a ton of albums. I mean, a beautiful, wonderful relationship that is like power couple of our time. A gorgeous baby. Like, she has everything. I don't know whether there's something that she don't have, but we'll find out on the show, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one, the only, the fantastic, the amazing, Simi! Come on. Looking wonderful.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on our show.
About yourself.
We said let's try and stay hip. But we're going to hide one pack. Do you understand? It's a privilege to have you on here. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm super pumped that you're here. There's so much to talk about.
Yes.
There's so much to talk about.
I agree.
I like to go chronological order. So I will take you back. Remember that white native and that microphone?
Oh.
That they use as the cover art for Riley?
Oh, Jesus.
We are going that far back. So, Riley.
When
that song dropped, I think it was Riley, Opumilero, and Igwe. They were in the same ranking as like, you have to dance, you have to wear that white glove. You have to do it.
I didn't wear white glove too.
No,
okay,
like every child, yes, I miss if I do them now.
I'm with you.
Do you understand? It's Diana Ross that was like the chairman on the table, but everybody else, you gotta wear those white gloves. But how did you feel when the song came out at that time? Like you're young, you're trying to do music and like.
Man, funny thing is I was just talking about this not too long ago.
Okay.
I mean, the song was very popular, especially like I guess the whole of Nigeria
it's popular, yes.
Yeah, it's very popular, but nobody knew my face.
Yeah, true.
You know, it's the trenches babe there. You get
that white native.
The song is there, but the money. Funny thing, that white native is my mommy's birthday, so stop it.
Oh, what days it is?
Stop that, yeah.
Oh, wow, shout out to the photographer. He caught you in a brilliant moment.
That was terrible. I actually used to go to like a lot of churches to perform. They would pay me like 5K, 10K though.
What?
Yes.
But that time 5K was not bad, it's not like now.
It was bad. Although, you know the highest amount of money I actually collected when I was in gospel?
What?
70,000 naira. And I felt like
I've arrived.
less.
How much size did you pay?
10% now.
No, you know some people that say, no, it's 90% I pay when I pay.
God is blessing me.
So
I'm very sorry. Take this.
Let's be going our way. All right, okay. There's still so much to unpack. We've just started now. Okay, we have laid the groundwork.
I'm here with you.
Yeah, okay, all right. After Riley, then you went. I don't know if I'll say you went on hiatus or like at what point did you decide? Okay.
No, I think it's not hiatus. I just didn't have money.
This gospel thing, I don't really think it's.
No, actually, because I was like in the middle of like a gospel album called Ogaju.
Yes.
And after that, I was just looking for my break, Like I said, I didn't have money. They were paying me 10K. It was enough to buy food here and there, but like not
it's
enough
not the blow that you're
for my
looking
career.
for.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I got signed to some record label that I regret till this day. And I was there for like 4 years. I waited it out, and then I got signed to Extreme Music. By that time, I had switched to, secular music, and I dropped Thief. We played.
Yo, for the longest time, every time you hear Simi, you just hear that ding, 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 ding. Done. Just forget it. Like anybody you're playing that song for, no. So how did Thief come about? Like how did the writing, the recording?
I had written Thief like I think a couple of years before it actually came out. I hadn't signed to Extreme at the time.
Okay.
I was working with my friend, my producer, also at the time, Oscar.
Yes.
And he was obsessed with that song. And so when it was time, we said, we have signed it, what are we doing? So that was one of the songs that stood out, so yeah.
Simi, so 3 studio albums and 1 collaborative album. Chemistry with
I don't even
Files,
know, but I believe you.
Yeah. Dead. When Chemistry dropped, everybody thought you and Files were thing.
Yeah. They did.
Was that the plan? I feel like that was the plan. Because even the cover art looks like it was the plan.
Not at first.
Okay.
We dropped Soldier.
Yes.
No, actually, he did like a verse for my song, Jam Question.
Yes.
And then I was like, this guy. It's a vibe there. So we did Soldier.
Uh-huh.
And everybody was like, the chemistry is so amazing. We never sold that people bought what we were not selling. And we're like, oh, okay, this is a strategy. And so
Let's give them.
we did Chemistry, the album. So people gave us the name and the idea, but like we never actually came and say, oh, we're dating and then jumped on it. We just went on the.
No, because Chemistry was such a beautiful work of art. Like what you guys did with that was amazing. Okay, but obviously there's so much happening with you. To be honest, celebrated 1 year. You dropped it in June last year, so 1 year this past June. How'd you feel about that? Like when you see your discography, how you feel like a proud mommy?
I'm especially proud of that project because like I felt like it was a purging that I needed to do, kind of like, because since I've been a mom, I just felt like there were things I just wanted to just let loose, and that's what that project was for me. And I'm so proud. Funny thing is, I didn't even peep that 1 year had passed. Yeah, so I'm really proud to have come as far as I have. I'm very grateful for my fans and just for Nigerians in general because we're all sharing the same fans anyway.
What's the craziest experience you've ever had with a fan, just randomly?
Oof.
Can you remember? Or are there so many?
I don't know. For some reason, the first thing I
trying to pick the one.
I think someone came to my house.
What?
Right? Someone came to my house. Yeah, one day, and he had been asking in the area, and I was like, oh, where's Simi? Because he had heard I stayed in the United States, and he was asking around, and he actually showed up at my door and was knocking.
That's what?
That he's looking for me now. Yeah. It was very traumatizing because I was like, because I didn't feel safe, Sha.
It's only in Nigeria that stalkers are different. No, Igbo stalker, they will follow you quietly. They will go hang in your roof. Nigerians will come to your front door.